Hi guys, I'm back to using my cell phone video because my computer, I'm trying to figure out why the webcam isn't working. So, I'm gonna have to make this work, but I think we can. Today's video is about, um, basically it's a tip, something that I'm trying and I just wanted to share it with you. So, what I did was I came up with this little list of things that I'm allergic to. And I say that with, joviality, but I'm really serious at the same time. I am in a process of where in my life I am really trying to weed out certain behaviors, certain things that I believe are unhealthy for me. And so with this list, these are some things that I personally want to stay away from when it comes to toxic people and toxic things so that I can be a better person. So these are some of the things that I am allergic to. I encourage you to come up with your own list, so that when you encounter these things, you know how to respond and you can decide, you know what, this is something that I don't want in my life, so I'm going to separate. If you're in business, it's kind of a little bit challenging to do that, but it also can help govern the decisions that you make in your business. So some of the things that I'm allergic to are lies, manipulation, arrogance. And when I say arrogance, I mean severe arrogance, to the point that you don't know that this person is being confident. It's no more about being confident in yourself so much as it is this person's just arrogant. It's just ridiculous. It's severe. Pride, low self-worth, laziness, apathy, gossip, jealousy, envy, deception, anger, malice, violence, vulgarity, because I'm so over it. Non-progressors. And when I say non-progressors, I'm talking about people who want to stay where they are and not really grow anywhere in their lives. They're just comfortable and don't want to advance. They don't want to excel. They don't want to soar higher. And it's okay. Everybody has something that they want to achieve. Just sometimes what someone else achieves is just not at the level of what you want to achieve, and you have to be okay with letting them be where they are. When you get to the point where you're ready to progress beyond where someone else is, that's when you got to cut it off. At least that's where I'm cutting it off. If you're happy being here and I'm trying to go here, then I can't associate with you down here, because then I'll never get to here, because I'm going to be in the same headspace that you are here. So non-progressors, control freaks. I don't have time for people who want to be controlling every single thing, because then they want to start controlling you, and then that gets back into manipulation, and I'm just not about that. Procrastinators. I used to have a problem with this, but now I've gotten to a point where I plan and I schedule, sometimes to a fault, and I have to work and tweak some things. But procrastinators, I mean, you'll never get anywhere. You'll never get anything done. You've got to work at it. So coming out of a place where I used to procrastinate, not terribly bad, but enough to where now I've got to do better, and I'm staying on track, because when you procrastinate, you can't achieve the things you want to achieve, because it's always tomorrow. It's always the next thing. It's always the next thing. You keep pushing things back, you don't accomplish anything. So procrastinators have to go. Selfishness. Listen, it can't be about you all the time. Just like it can't be about me all the time. We live in a world where there's over 7 billion people on the planet right now and counting. You really think that it's going to be about you? Not at all. So selfishness it's too much. It's too much. I'm not living in your world. I'm not putting things on hold just to make someone else feel good. I'm not living around someone else either, but I'm really just not about everything's got to be for you and your way and how you want that. That's just too much. And hypochondriacs. Listen, I just can't deal with the drama, which is my next thing that I'm going to write down. Drama. Not about it. I don't need all of that unhealthiness, in my headspace. So this list is really helping me to kind of filter certain things in my life, so that, when you have garbage coming in, then garbage is going to come out. So I'm trying to fill myself with positive things. Like, okay, if all you eat is a bunch of junk food, your body is just going to be a mess. I mean, it's just going to have problems. So it's the same thing emotionally and with anything else. If you don't feed yourself with the positivity and the things that you need in order to grow and be the person you want to be, then, you know, you're not going to get there. And so rather than have all of this negativity coming in, I'm filtering all of that out. I'm doing what is necessary to live the best life that I can, so I can be the best me, so that I can project the things I want to project to attract the things that I want to attract. And so it's a process, but I'm being diligent and I'm getting there one step at a time. This might not work, and then I'll be on to the next thing. But if this works, then guess what? I'm going to keep doing this, because this is going to add. It's just like my daily affirmations. My affirmations grow all the time. They'll be the same way for a while, and then I'm ready to add something else, because there's things as I grow, there's things that I need to add, that I see. I want to add this. I want to add this, so that I can keep telling myself and filling myself with positive words and positive things that's going to move me in the right direction. So for you, if you want to try it, great. If you don't, it's okay. But this is my way of really filtering out toxic behavior, toxic patterns, toxic attitudes, anything toxic that I don't wish to participate in, that I don't want attached to my life, because I want to attract certain things. So try it for yourself. Feel free to leave me a comment to let me know how it worked for you. If it didn't work for you, if you did something different and tweaked along the way, I'm open to it. We're just trying something new. But whatever we're doing, it's to make us a better person, and it's definitely to make me a better person. And so as I go on this journey, I'm happy to share my tips and tools of the trade, which really aren't, it's just me trial by error. But I just wanted to share that with you, because this is very important to me, to be the best person I can be, to achieve the things that I want to achieve. So I realize that it's not about other people, but it's about me. I'm currently reading a book by Dale Carnegie about how basically to be influential and attract certain people. And he talked about President Lincoln and some other people, some great examples. I'm just getting through the first chapter. And one of the things it talks about is really not about trying to change other people, but really doing a self-evaluation, turning the tide, turning that camera around and looking at yourself, because how you respond to other people often says more about you than the other person. And so this is what I'm doing. I'm responding to other people's behavior, their culture, their attitudes, who they are. It's how I respond. And so for me, it's about, you know what, this is not the kind of negativity, this is not the kind of toxicity that I want. But I'm not going to speak ill about another person, but I'm going to respond in a manner that separates me away from it, so that now I can be diplomatic in my approach, but at the same time take care of me and not allow all of that to invade my space, because it's just it's not productive in any way. So just something to share with you for today. This is the Classified Lady signing off, sending you lots of love and light. Until next time, have a fantastic day. Bye.